guys, welcome back to the podcast. We're your hosts, Amaris and Kathy. Welcome to the Moms podcast. Today's episode is going to be about sleepovers with kids
Sleepovers.
and our children making plans with like other kids. Now, I did do a poll like a little comment box on Instagram. I did.
Oh yeah, I'm
and
never on
asking
there.
people's like opinions on like sleepovers and like how they
because
feel
it's
about
very
that.
mixed. It's very mixed.
It's
And
very
I respect both like sides.
Yeah. Me too.
I mean, I'm not gonna shame everyone is different.
Yeah, this isn't to like shame anyone. This is just to like generally just like talk about it, because I feel like so when it's talked about like on the internet, I feel like it comes across very like, oh, well, if you let your kids sleep over their house, or you're this type of parent, or you don't like, it's like,
agree.
Why does it have to be a negative thing?
I feel like it could be like a cool open conversation. Like I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious.
Like what everyone has to think.
Yeah, like
I know for me, I would not at such a young age, because you never know what could happen. Like you could be really good friends with someone and then they do something behind your back and you're like, wow, well, my kid was sleeping over your house and you allowed that to happen.
Right.
Like I know growing up, my first sleepover, like by myself without my parents, and I'll get to that in a second, it wasn't until maybe 15 years old. But that's because I was friends with this one girl for like years. And my mom came aside, met the parents, and was like, this is the type of parent I am. If she does anything that you don't like, you can give me a call, yada, yada, yada. And the parents were also like Dominican too. So I always feel like because they were like Hispanic, my mom had some sort of trust, but like also like, but she also knew the friend and like the brother. So there was boys in the house. So
did you have sleepovers with cousins like prior to that?
Oh yeah, I slept over like my aunt's house all the time. Like me and my cousins, we used to have sleepovers like 3 times, maybe 4 times a year. My parents trusted both sets of my aunt and uncle, but those were and my grandparents, of course. Those were like okay sleepovers. But yeah, when it came to friends, like no, I had to, like, I was 15 years old.
Yeah. For me, same thing. Like growing up, I slept over like my cousins. It was always Masi and Claudia. Like those were the only cousins I slept over. And then obviously at my aunts.
Yeah.
With Abraham and Angel, but I always slept with my aunt.
Yeah.
And then I had my first sleepover like at a friend's house. It was, I think I must have been like, I want to say 14. And it was a group of girls, and the mom, it was just like, it was a single mom. Like there were no men, and it was the mom's mom. So it was like her grandma. And they were Hispanic too. They were Puerto Rican. And they spoke to my mom beforehand and everything. And it was like innocent. Like we literally didn't do it. We just watched movies and ate snacks. Like,
That honestly just brought up a memory. There was a time I did sleep over at like my mom's friend's house, but this friend was more like a family member. Like we would hang out with them like almost like every weekend. So my parents had that trust with her. Her daughter had like this huge sleepover. There must have been like 10 girls. Yeah. We knew some of the girls because we all like grew up together. And then some of the girls were her friends. And she too was a single mom as well. And we were all like in her living room, and she lived in a nice house where like I grew up at. So it was just fun. Like it really was just like girls being girls. We were like in our jammies, watching movies. Like you said, she had a huge yard, so we were like out in the backyard. It was nice. But again, my parents knew the mom and the family, you know?
I will say like some of my like core memories, like if I think back to my childhood, were definitely like sleepovers and stuff. But now like I feel like today's world is just so different. And I can't say that right this second like I would be okay with my kids sleeping over people's houses.
Yeah, I don't think I would be okay with it either. And I'm bringing this topic up now
Yeah.
because a situation happened at the gym that I go to. My
Mm-hmm.
daughter has met someone who she just clicked with. They like instantly click.
So
They're like,
cute.
it's
Oh.
so cute to see her making friends with people. So like the one time that, or the first or the second time they're there like playing together, my daughter says, "Oh, the little girl said that I can sleep over her house." And I was like,
Oh.
I'm driving and I was just like, I'm like, no, baby, like, you're not going to sleep over her house. She starts getting upset. She starts screaming and crying,
Oh.
telling me why, and it's not fair. I'm like,
She's too young
remind
to
you,
be.
she's 4.
Yeah,
Okay. She's
she's not at
4.
that age yet to be like.
So I'm like trying to think, like, how do you explain to a 4-year-old, like, stranger danger, and just
It's
because the
hard.
child makes you feel safe doesn't mean their mommies and daddies are. So I legit did not sugarcoat. I said,
Yeah.
I don't know this little girl's mom or her dad. I don't know who lives in the house. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
where she lives.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know them. They're
Yeah.
strangers.
Yeah.
You are not going to be sleeping over any friend's house. Like, I'm sorry. I don't believe in that. I want to keep you
Yeah.
as safe as possible. Then she goes, but you let me sleep over Abuelita's house. I said, that's the only person I trust. You ain't sleeping over
Yeah.
no one's house. And she starts listing people. And I'm like, no, the only person's house you're sleeping over is Abuelita's house. And that's
Mhm.
because I know her. I know where
Yeah.
she lives and I can trust her. I know she's going to protect you.
Yeah.
No one else is like, no, like
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, but that's not fair. And I'm like,
Oh
well,
my gosh, she sounds like a little teenager. That's so
she's
like.
4, mind you, 4. And I'm just like, well, I'm sorry. It's my job to keep you safe, and you sleeping over people's houses that I don't know is a no. So she stopped asking me, but now she's like, well, I want to have play dates with this girl. And I'm like, again, I don't know the parents. We all go
Yeah.
to the same gym, okay? She might be a juice head, and I'm just here on the treadmill, okay? Like, no,
Right.
like, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, you can play with the little girl every time you go to the gym. Like, I will make sure we go to the gym. I will
Right.
make sure we go to the gym so you can spend time with this little girl. But 4 years old guys already
Have
asking
you
me.
have you gotten the chance to meet the mom of the little girl? Like to talk to her a little
No,
bit?
because
I am.
like it's just like a whole drop off thing. You
Oh
drop
yeah,
them
yeah, yeah.
off. So there's no like,
Yeah.
I mean,
You haven't
I
had the opportunity.
could if I wanted to, but
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing. I'm like an antisocial.
Me too.
Okay.
Me
I just
too.
like, and I feel like that's the bigger issue when it comes to sleepovers and play
Me
dates.
too.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm so antisocial that I don't.
I'm really glad that like we're both on the same page with this because I honestly felt for the longest time that I'm like the only one
Mm-mm.
feeling like this. Like I feel sometimes like I am antisocial. Like my kid is so social. He is such a social butterfly and I
Mm-hmm.
that makes me so happy because I was not that child at
Same.
his age.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me happy. I love seeing him thrive and make friends, but it also makes me feel awkward because I'm like, well, I don't know how to do that. Like, can I learn from you? You know?
Goodness.
Oh, it's hard. I don't know. It's hard for me. It's hard to click with people. It's hard to relate to people.
Mm-hmm. It's just hard. Even with like ballet, like there's another little girl there. She clicks so well. And
Yeah.
after like day 1, my husband was like, you really need to get the mom's number. We need to be friends with them. Like I just think she's cool. And I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Blue does the same thing. He'll be like we'll be at the drop off, and he'll be like, "Okay, you can go by yourself. Wait in the car. I'm gonna give you this opportunity. You can go talk to so and so, get her number." And I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, next time she brings her husband, he's like, I'll do it. I'm like, yes, so do it. So do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You can do the work for
Oh my.
us.
So like I felt bad and I'm so awkward. Like I feel like I
Awkward
just don't know
too.
how to socialize. And I don't know if it's because like I'm home
I think
and
that could
like
play a part. Like we're stay-at-home moms, right? So we don't get a lot of interaction, and I feel like over the years that builds up, and you don't realize
yeah.
until you
Mm-hmm.
go out in the open, and you're like, wait, I
Well,
forgot how to freaking talk
socialize.
to.
Right. It's so like it's so bad. And sometimes I'll be like, after I'll reflect, I'm like, damn, that was really bitchy. Like, I went to my cousin's bridal shower. I was the first one there. Didn't even bother to introduce myself to her future mother-in-law.
No, that's bad.
That's bad. And like the whole time I was like, how do you introduce yourself? Like they're all busy getting things ready. You're the first one here. I just say, I was like, can I help you guys? They're like, no, it's okay. I was like, okay. And I'm just standing there and I'm like, oh my gosh, like you have to as a bridesmaid, and
Right, right,
that's
right.
your cousin's future mother-in-law. Like you have to introduce it, but I didn't know how, so I did it. And the whole time I was there, I was like, that was such a bitchy thing to do. I'm gonna have to like obviously introduce myself the day of the
At some
wedding because we're
point,
all
yeah.
getting like ready and stuff, and I'm just
Yeah. I know. No, it's tough, girl.
like
I hear
that's
you.
how bad it is, you know?
It's okay. We're being honest here, you guys.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. And I sometimes I feel some type of way, when I pick up Grayson or even drop off and I see the parents all talking and a
Mm-hmm.
circle and stuff, and I'm like, man, I could be in that little circle, but I'm so weird. Like, what do I say? I just join in? Like, what do I do?
Right. It's like they're like, hey guys. They're gonna be
They're
like,
gonna be like,
oh,
but then
hey.
it's like I I like fight with myself on this because I'm like, girl, you're not in school. Like, your child is in
Yeah.
school. You're not in school anymore. Like, get over
Mm-hmm.
yourself, okay?
I agree. I feel like it brings back like school times when like
It
I
does.
didn't like I
It
had
does.
friends, but like they
Yeah.
weren't really my friends. Like I look back at
Same.
it now and it was just like, no, I was just nice, didn't
Same.
cause any drama, so like I was part of these like cliques, but like I really wasn't. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like now that the kids are in school and like even making friends,
Mm-hmm.
it's like if I don't feel like I belong, I rather
Yeah.
just be by myself,
Oh
you
my God, I'm
know?
the same way. And I feel that all the time, especially in my town. I just feel like I don't belong.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like in my town I don't belong to, you
This is
know?
so depressing.
It is. This was supposed to be like a little funny, maybe a little roasting, but now it's like getting vulnerable. Like I think like I look at the street in my neighborhood, I'm like, I'm the only Hispanic on my block. Like there's other like races, but I'm like, I'm the only Hispanic on my block.
See, that doesn't necessarily bother me. Like, Grayson's the only Hispanic in his class, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, it doesn't really like that doesn't really bother. I feel like if people are nice, they're nice, and
Oh
if
yeah,
we
for
click, we
sure.
click. But it's just I guess it's just my personality. Like, I've always felt like an outsider,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I just feel like I don't fit in. All these parents drive their Porsches and their Mercedes Benzes and stuff, and I'm
Mhm.
just there like, hi, like it's yeah.
See, that stuff
And I know this
doesn't
shouldn't
bother me
matter, but
either.
okay.
Yeah. But you were saying it shouldn't matter?
Yeah, like it shouldn't matter. Like, no one's gonna judge you for not being, like, I don't know, within the same social status. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, that shouldn't be a thing, but I don't know. I feel out of place sometimes,
Yeah.
you
With
know?
me being the only Hispanic on my block is quiet. Like
Yeah.
it's very quiet. So it's like if I start being loud, then it's like it disrupts the vibe. Because sometimes I want to be out there playing my
But you
loud
should
music, but
try
then I
it.
feel bad
Try
because
it.
then it's like I have actually I'm
Maybe that's what
wrong.
your
I'm
block
not the
needs.
only Hispanic on my block. That's a lie. My next door neighbor is from Peru. That's a lie. But they're so quiet. That's what it is. This block is quiet.
Yeah.
All you hear is the lawn, the leaf blower,
No, here too, it's like really
the
quiet.
little
It's just a
trimmer.
bourbon life, girl. Or,
I think so too.
you know,
I think
because
so too.
yeah, we grew up in urban areas, so it's different. It's not like
Yeah.
what we're used to.
Right. And at first I didn't really care. I kind of like the quiet. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
peace. But now I'm like, well, now I have kids, and it
Yeah,
would
right.
be nice to
Yeah.
have like the neighborhood kids like come together. Like we all have huge yards on this block, so like it
That'd
would
be
be
really
kind of
nice.
cool. But like we also don't have a sidewalk. So I feel like that also
Right.
discourages me from wanting to talk to my neighbor because like I will have to go on the street, then walk an entire mile to get to your house just to say, "Oh, hello there. How are you today?" You know, so it's like I don't know.
Maybe like I don't know, maybe one day you can set up like something in your backyard and like I don't know, make a little flyer and just like give it to like the couple houses like here like for the kids like if they want to come the backyard like
Yeah. But
something like
other
that. I don't
people's
know.
backyards are cooler than our backyards. Like someone has a whole pool and like a cabana in the back.
But see, that's going back to what I was saying like exactly. Like
The
things like that
social.
shouldn't yes, but it's true. Like yeah, like I live in this town where yeah, it's like all these people they have like these $3 million homes and they drive these crazy cars and they have like their drivers and their nannies and stuff like that. And yeah, you
Yeah.
feel a little bit out of place, but I
I
still
get
love I
I
still love
get
my little house. Like we shouldn't we're still giving our kids the best life, I think.
yeah.
And I think we need to focus on that because we didn't have this growing up, you know.
Mhm.
Um so I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
But
No,
we need
I get what you're saying because you're right. Like, I mean, I know there's a little girl that lives in the house because like
yeah.
when Thane ran away, she like captured him and she has, you know, a pool, she has a little cabana, she has a
Yeah,
little
because
play yard.
that runs through my mind too. I'm like, well, if one day Grayson makes friends and they want to come over, like my house is not cool enough. Like I don't have a big house. Like
Yeah.
all these other parents, you know.
But you have a yard. The yard is nice.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like as long as you have a yard or some sort of like basement or like even just being in the kitchen, like it's fine. I never brought anyone to my house because I truly was like embarrassed. Like I lived with my grandparents and I shared
Hmm.
rooms with my sister. My abuela was, you know, nosy. Like so I was just like
Yeah.
I don't want that. But then when I go over to my friend's house, it kind of was like the same thing too and we all just hung out in the room, you
Hmm.
know?
Hmm.
So it's definitely different. And I
That's
think
interesting.
that also plays into a factor of like, I don't know how to socialize because I didn't do it enough when I was in school.
Same. Yeah. Same.
Hmm. So the question
It's just
is, how are we going to break through this? Because
yeah.
we're going to have to.
We have to like put ourselves out there. Like I don't know. Just
Yeah.
going to maybe to more events in our towns,
Hmm.
going more to the library. Like I don't know. Where else do you meet parents?
PTA.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I'm part of
Yeah.
the special education PTA, but that's more like getting like events and information from them. And if I ever need their services, I can. But then I'm also room parent to my son's classroom, which this Friday is a Halloween party. And I'm like freaking out because there's going to be obviously adults there that I'm going to have to talk to that
Yeah.
interact with my son. And I plan this thing. So I'm a little, I actually need to finish everything.
I
Yeah.
we're gonna sign signing up this week for PTO. But Grayson had his class party last Friday and the class parent she had reached out to like all the parents and you know it's just it is nice like being
Mm-hmm.
involved with your kids stuff, school
Yeah.
stuff. But at the same time it's like so nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Um, so when Cirilla finished ballet, the
Hmm.
mom of the friend that she liked was like, "Oh, my husband was here last week, and I guess my daughter was talking too much." I was like, "Yeah, they were both talking a lot." She's like, "Yeah, the teacher got upset, blah blah blah," and I was like, "I mean, I usually give her a pep talk, and she's usually good, but like, I don't know if he like did that."
Yeah.
And like my husband and his brother was like
Mhm.
there because it was like the last class. They said like more people could
Okay.
come. So
Hmm.
I forgot how it happened. I think Abe was like, "Oh, like I keep telling her to like get your like number." She's like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, why you know, I never introduced myself. My name is this." I was like, "Yeah, let me get your number so we can set up a play date."
Sometimes we need that push from our husbands, you know.
Well, Abraham was trying to get Cirilla to
Yeah.
stay give me your phone number.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
like, and I was looking at him and I was just like, because then it's me, I'm gonna have to like socialize and interact. I think I would vibe with the mom,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just like, I'm so awkward. And it was like the way the mom, the way that she asked for your number, I think in her mind she wanted to ask too, but she didn't know how. And I was like, maybe it's just a women thing. Maybe it's just a
Maybe we're
mom thing.
all, yeah, maybe we're all thinking the same, honestly.
Yeah, because it's like to hear you say it and then to
Yeah.
see how this mom reacted. I'm like, maybe it's just like a mom thing. Like
Yeah.
you have to relearn how to socialize, you
And it's
know?
also hard as you get older,
Yeah.
you know? Like we're
Yeah.
moms, we're older now, we're married. Like it's hard to make friends. It's very
Mhm.
hard.
Very hard. Like, what's your interest? I sourdough bake. Oh,
Yeah. But
add
that's cool.
that makes
That's
me
a good
food.
conversation starter.
And it's, no, I mean, I guess you're right.
It
I guess
is.
you're right. But then they start talking about, oh, I work here. I'm stay-at-home mom.
Yes, I
And then
know.
that opens the door of like, oh, why are you stay-at-home mom? Oh,
When are you
well,
going? Yeah.
I have an autistic son. I take him
How's
to
that like?
therapies. And then it becomes like this whole thing where it's like, all right, so then my son's autism diagnosis becomes a whole like storytelling thing. And it's just like,
Okay. Maybe it's like an insecurity thing with us. I don't know. A little bit. Like we're
maybe.
just not confident.
Like I'm always confident in like talking about my life. It's more like, does a person care enough to hear
Yeah.
me talk? Because like
Right.
I
Like, am I
can,
interesting enough?
right, I can pick up vibes, and I feel like
Yeah.
if you're just like
Right.
then I'm just like I don't want to talk to you then
Right.
because I get hit with like
Mm-hmm.
that. You know what I mean?
Agree.
So has Grayson come home saying like I want to go over so and so's house?
Not yet.
That's good.
Yeah, not yet.
That's good.
We're not there yet.
That's good. That's
But I
good.
mean, I'm sure the time will come.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember last year in the inclusion classroom that Thane was visiting, there was a kid there that just loved playing with him, and he was trying to ask Thane for my phone number so that our moms can set a play date. And I thought that was like so cute, but like
That
Thane
is cute.
didn't understand. And I did give my phone number to the teacher to give to the mom,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know what happened. I don't know if the teacher didn't give it, like if
Yeah.
they were allowed to give it out or not.
Right. Right.
Or if the mom saw it and then was just like, "Oh no, I'm nervous. I'm not gonna do that."
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's even happening with my son too. So I, eventually, I'm gonna have to do
Same.
something about confidence when it comes to socializing.
No, me too. And there is this one mom that I know we could vibe. When we went to the parent teacher night the day before my son started school and her son too, she introduced herself. And actually I lied. We're not the only Hispanics there. She's actually Hispanic. Her husband's white.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but she was really nice, and Grayson always like says hi to her every
Oh,
morning, and
I
like
love
he
that.
really likes her. But I don't know, like I haven't. I feel so awkward. Like, I
Yeah,
know we could vibe really well. I don't know. The conversation's just very like, hi, how's your son adjusting? Good, okay, you know.
yeah, yeah. I feel like it starts off like that, and then like you have a play date at one of their houses, and then you're like, "Oh, this is nice. This is great."
Yeah,
Yeah,
one day.
one day. Oh, I did want to bring up, so
Hmm.
I don't know if you did this as like a family, but my parents and sister and I, we would always sleep over one of my parents' close friends' house. Like everyone
Mm.
would meet up in one location, and for the weekend we're just there sleeping over. So like the kids are playing with each other, and then the
Hmm.
adults are like spending time with each other. That's cool. I would love to do that. I wouldn't mind
That is
packing
really
up my
cool.
bags for the weekend and sleeping over at my friend's house so that the kids are having a sleepover
That is really cool. Yeah,
and
I
the
wish I had
adults are
that.
like together mingling and stuff like that would
That
be
is
pretty
cool.
cool. Like
Yeah,
there was
that is cool.
about two
I
there's
like
about
that.
like 6 girls, like 5 to 6 girls there, like and we were only girls. And their grandma will like cook food. My dad sometimes will be out like barbecuing. The adults are playing
Mm.
dominoes or like whatever it is, and us kids were doing like cheerleading stunts in the living room, like, or doing games or just doing
I love that.
something. And then we would all like sleep in the living room, and then at some point my parents would wake us up to take us in one of the girls' bedroom, because like we all took like someone's room so that we had
Yeah,
like our
yeah,
private space. Or
yeah,
sometimes they'll just be like, all right, we're drinking, let's just let them sleep in the living room. We're
yeah.
all just like on the couch, like as you imagine, like the TV's on, popcorn is spilling over, we're just like passed out.
I I love that.
I would definitely do that.
Same.
I would
Yeah,
definitely do that.
yeah.
Those are fun.
We have to make friends. We gotta. I wish we lived closer, then we can make friends together.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. Build a whole network of friends
I know.
and have a nice friendsgiving, because that
Nice friends group.
for a nice friend group.
Hmm.
And mom nights out once a month. Yeah, that'll be the dream.
I know.
We'll get there.
I hope so.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Being room parent though, my other room parent mom who's no longer in the classroom, um, she sounds so nice. And I
Yeah.
know both our kids, like they get along because I see them playing together.
Hmm.
From like the pictures and videos the teacher sends me. She seems so nice, and I told her, I was like, just because our sons are in the same classroom anymore doesn't mean we can't like have a play date. She was like, I would really love that. So it sounds like she's in like the
Oh,
same boat too. So I'm like, I need to plan that.
yeah.
Plan play dates with her.
Well, see, you were able to say that, so I mean, that's good.
That's stuff. I mean, I said that because I felt like I had to say it. I
Okay.
want to, but there's something inside me that wants it to happen, because like I think
Yeah,
it's
of
important
course.
for my
It
kids
is.
to have friends, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna end it with that.
I hope this episode didn't come off as like sad.
It was more of a realization like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the problem. What's that
But
that TikTok sound? I'm not the problem. Am I the problem?
but I also yeah, I also feel like other moms feel this way, but they're like
Hmm.
scared to talk about
They're
it.
scared to talk about it, or they feel like there's something wrong with them. I'm like, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with you. It's
Right.
just when you go through motherhood and the transition from not being a
Hmm.
mom to a mom, they really say it's almost like you're rebirthing yourself. You're coming into
Yes.
line who you're supposed to be. You just have to give
Yeah.
yourself grace and
Yeah.
learn who that new person is.
For sure. For
So
sure.
I just gotta learn how I best socialize
Hmm.
so that I can have friends and my
Hmm.
children can have friends,
Agree.
you know? But not like friends like my best friend. I'm not looking for that.
Yeah.
That's too much. I'm looking for like acquaintances who I could be
Yeah.
like, hey, this event's
Yeah.
happening at school. Want to go together?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, just
Yeah, a
yeah.
little social circle. Hey, mom's night out. Let's go down the block.
Yeah. I know with Grace in school, I don't know when it's happening, but they have like a parents' night out. I
Oh,
feel
that's
like that's
cool.
coming out soon. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna go obviously because I'm having a baby.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's cool. It's like they pick a place like to go
Mhm.
to, and it's like, all the parents go.
Yeah, they have that for at my son's school. They call it like mom's night out, and I'm like, see, but here's the thing: you got to
Right.
pay for it.
Yeah, that
And
too.
with like drinks, I don't drink alcohol. I don't want to
Yeah.
be like, yeah, it hurts my stomach. Oh, do you have? And then I start talking about my GI problems,
Oh
and
no.
then it starts getting weird. So it's like I just
You're so funny.
no, it gets weird. The conversation just goes south, and it's just like, that's why you got no friends, girl.
Girl. Oh my God. We're just keeping it real here, you guys.
No, it's like straight up, like that's what ends up happening. And I'm like, and then
Hmm.
I'll tell Abraham, he'll be like, you could have just left it. I was like, but I couldn't, because then I felt like I was being dishonest and I didn't want to.
Yeah.
He's like,
Like this girl's doing the
not
most.
telling the whole truth is not being dishonest. I'm like, I guess. He's like, girl.
Like I can't help you there. Anything else?
I don't think so. I think that's
Anything else
it.
with the sleepover stuff?
I don't think if I had anything. No, I think,
Oh, well, we discussed that we both feel the same way, like that we wouldn't do
yeah,
sleepover. But what about it gets trickier when they're teenagers?
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
feel
I
like,
right now I'm gonna say no. But it's tough. Like I know, like let me give you an example. Like when I remember when Joel was in soccer, right? And he would have like these late soccer games. Like I remember one time one of his friends and their parents were like, "Oh, like you can sleep over or whatever." And I think he did, but Blue ended up picking him up because Joel's mom was like, "No, like I don't feel comfortable. Like I don't know the parents and stuff," even though Blue knew the parents.
yeah,
So situations like that, like or like if they I don't know, if they go somewhere like I don't know, homecoming or prom or things like that, you know?
yeah.
If they
I
end up doing the whole shore house or you know what I mean?
Right. I mean, we all know what happens in those shore houses. I mean, I never went to, but I heard stories. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, no. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
even when they're a teenager, it's a strict no. You're not sleeping over because here's the thing:
Hmm.
these kids are smart, and I feel like the like as their generation lessons, like you know how like we're millennials and below us
Hmm.
is like whatever. I feel like as kids are born, they're
Yeah,
getting sneaky.
I
I
know.
know what happens in sleepovers with these teenagers in today's day and age.
Hmm.
So for me, I think it's just going to be no. You're not going to
Yeah.
be sleeping over anyone's house because I
It's
know you're going to be drinking, trying out drugs, seeing who's going to like no. It's no longer innocent where you're pissing your pants because like your hand is in the cup. It's who can put alcohol in their bag from their parents' storage and replace it. I've seen that happen way too many times, and it's just
yeah.
like no,
No,
no.
especially too having girls like you gotta protect them, you know?
Right, right. It's just like it no longer becomes like, oh, the parents aren't safe. It's how sneaky can
Yeah.
you be? You know,
Yeah.
how manipulating can you get? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So for me, it's a no. If it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I don't know where you'll be at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, but you should be home. But like I would rather just stay up late, pick up my child, and then bring them home. Even with the whole
Yeah.
shore house, that's a no. Because if you think about it, you need like someone that's like 18 or older to like rent the house. If you're renting out all these houses, someone else is doing it for you so you could have your time. Everyone's
Hmm.
having sex, everyone's in the jacuzzi in their bras. Why are we doing that in high school? You got college for that. Do whatever you
Yeah.
want in college because at that point you're an adult, you know, 18 and older. You're an adult.
Yeah.
Put under my house while
Under
you're
my
still in high
yeah.
school.
I'm the
No.
same way. And Blue agrees too. He's like, we're not doing no damn sleepovers. Like, no, hell,
Mm-mm.
heck no.
Mm. It becomes too unsafe. And then you have these kids buying like over the counter meds and like getting high off of those. Like, no, these kids become too,
It's crazy. But then it's tough because I feel like some kids they get, and I'm not saying all kids, but some teenagers they're gonna be sneaky. They want to try things. They want to
yeah.
go to parties. They want to experiment and stuff. But like, would you rather them do that behind your back or like, would you want to know? Like, it's just, oh, I can't even. Like, I know we have years ahead, but
Well,
it's
yeah,
like,
we have like a decade, no,
but
more than a decade.
I still get like,
It is never I can see. I went to one party once in high school and then I never went again because someone threw a brick in the window and glass shattered everywhere.
oh my
Yeah.
God.
And I don't know the beef. I have no idea.
I never went to parties. I went to like small get-togethers and stuff like that. Yeah, I never really went
Yeah, it
to
was my
parties.
first and only one. I was like, I'm not meant for this. I went to my first college party. It was a frat house.
Oh, same. I was not meant for that.
I was like, I'm not meant for this sorority life style.
No,
Like I'm
same.
just not. And then I never went
It's
to a college
gross. It's
party again.
gross.
Yeah, it is gross. Like I'm not meant for that.
Same. I was never about it. It never interested me and never even like as I got older, like the whole clubbing scene and stuff, I was never into that.
Yeah. I liked it at first when I was young, but I think being a mom afterwards, I was like, nah, this is too loud. This is nauseating.
Hmm.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, high school parties, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll be around in a decade talking about it to the mom's podcast.
And I feel like the house parties, like they're big in like the suburbs. Like I don't know.
Oh yeah, their house parties are
House
huge.
parties, yeah.
When at my old job, the CFO of the company and the uh vice president of HR, they knew each other. And the
Hmm.
CEO threw massive parties. Like this HR girl was like talking about it, and we were like, "Huh? What? Out of all people?" Yeah, I was like, "Wow." I
Yeah.
mean, if my sister-in-law needed it to be picked up, I was there. I said, "Girl,
Yeah.
I don't know nothing, but how was the party? Let me smell your bread." When it comes to my daughter, no. Maybe her auntie can do that, but like I don't think I would be able to know. And it becomes no. Anyways, I was a really good sister-in-law. And you see that in like movies too, and it's such a torn subject because you want to make sure that they're safe and you want to be able to
Well,
control
right.
this situation, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, you see it in movies. You just don't realize that it's like it's a thing here where you live.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I knew it was like a thing here.
Yeah.
I knew. I got stories, but you know. But
Yeah.
then I also feel like some parents are very naive too. Like my daughter won't do it, and like
Oh
it goes
yeah.
right past them, and then they're always doing all this sneaky stuff, and it's just like, how do you not know that
Those
was
are the
happening in your
sneakiest.
house?
Those are the sneakiest.
Yeah, when you put too much trust into these kids, you can't be putting too much trust into these kids,
Hmm.
and then people wonder why. I know more than, anyways. All right, guys. We hope this episode resonated with you.
Yeah.
Leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you want to hear. Thank you so much for
Yeah, for
tuning
sure.
in. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye guys. Bye.